Hello everyone, greetings, and this is Dr. Elongovan Professor from the Department of Aerospace Engineering from SNS College of Technology, and then today I'm going to give a small video on the computer aided aircraft drawing. The subject code is 19 ASP 202. This is intended for the 4th semester Aerospace Engineering students of SNS College of Technology. Let's get started. Okay, my name Ilangovan. I had already introduced myself. The syllabi will be like this. We will be talking about something about the sectional views, understanding about the sectional views, abbreviations and conventions, welding symbols, surface finish symbols, screws, bolts, nuts and rivets. Rivets are quite important for the aerospace engineering students. We'll touch upon the fits and tolerances, some machine elements like keys, pin joints, etc., fasteners, and the conventional representation of threads. We'll also talk about bearings, machine parts like valves, etc. We will use a little introduction on the software on Solid Edge. Those students who want to use SolidWorks can also use that, and the fundamentals are going to be more or less the same. We are going to do some modeling of the parts. We will also do some assembly of the model parts. Then we will prepare them into a drawing, pull out a bill of material, and make a drawing. So that will complete a full circle of understanding of what happens inside a design office. The modules covered in the Solid Edge will be sketching, modeling, assembly, and documentation of the drawing. Let's not worry much about that. The textbook that I would like to ask my students to follow is Mr. K.R. Gopalakrishna, the author of Machine Drawing textbook, and Professor Shyam Tikku of Purdue University on Solid Edge for engineers and designers. Why drawings are required? Yeah, it is one way of communicating between the engineers, technicians, and the tradespeople, the guys who are supposed to make the product, the guy who designs, and the mechanic who makes it, the machinist who makes it, must understand the same language, and that is the drawing language. Okay, they're going to study the drawing in the absence of the designer, whoever has created it. So whatever is the intention of the designer must be understood in the same manner by the person who is trying to make it, and the person who is going to inspect it, the person who is going to buy it. Everything should be in the same sequence of understanding. It is a legal specification of what is wanted, and then people can go to court and ask, this is what I had asked, and this is what I intended, and it is not what I got. There could be a dispute, and that is why the drawings becomes a legal document. The product development cycle is a cycle where the product gets made. We play a role in the drafting plays a role in this cycle. Initially, there's going to be a marketing which tries to understand what is the requirements, and based on the requirements, the design will be made. The design gets manufactured, and then it is being sold, and maintenance happens, and once again the marketing team finds out what is wrong with the product, and then the rectification process. So this is a continuous cycle. The type of different drawings really makes it very interesting. There are sketches, there are promotional drawings, there are engineering drawings, there are documentation drawings, etc. Let's look at one after the other now. The sketches are conceptual sketches. It is an idea that comes into the mind, and then people try to. There are very creative persons who try to put their abstract thinking into a 2D sketch. The sketches do not have dimensions. They are not too specific, but they are proportionate, but they are not into dimensions. What happens is that the sketches, the sketches have to be converted into a physical, a detailed drawing by the designer. So sketches are basically ideas of thoughts of a designer as to how the product will shape up. Now the sketches are very artistic. People can try and then keep drawing, and freehand sketches they make of what could be the shape of the part. The shape is what is being understood initially, and then we will work out on the detailed drawings. There are engineering sketches which have more or less the dimensions and what goes inside. Functional drawings are there, okay, and then the engineering sketches are very much more clearer, although it is not drawn exactly, but it explains more or less the understanding of the sketches to a greater extent. The promotional drawings or the shaded drawings are like this. It understands what is the drawing that is required, what is that extra feature that comes into the part. All the other things are grayed out, and whereas this one is very clearly explains about the shock absorber, the suspension system of Honda Acura. The promotional drawings are also, there is something called the sectional drawings. Sectional drawings are used to understand, take a imaginary section to understand the interior details of an assembly. It could be of an assembly or it could be a complex part itself. So this is a Honda Acura GX fuel injection system, and that here it is being highlighted as a sectional view. The promotional drawings are here. The functional drawings. Actually, the seats are grayed out because that is not important in this particular drawing. The company is trying to explain that there is a cup holder and how it can be opened up, and then it can be flipped over, and then you can keep certain things inside, and that is what they would like to emphasize upon, and then that drawing is shown here and highlighted. So this is the promotional drawing. We will continue again on another video, continuation of this one, the second phase of the class one video lecture. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining. We will meet again once again in the next lecture.